So tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and I'm having a couple of my friends over, so I decided to do this. So I decided to do a bit of a year in review. I saw a couple of people doing it, and I thought it would be a good idea. And as I sat down and started planning out this, I kind of realized exactly how much I did this year. So that's great. First of all, anyways, cheers to you guys. Let's just cope because I can't drink. No, but cheers to you guys for making it through the year. And I know, according to most people on Tumblr, in general opinion, it hasn't been the greatest year ever. And if that's the case for you, I'm very sorry. But you made it through the year, and I'm proud of you. And I know the year probably had its ups and downs, but you guys came out on top of it, and you guys get to watch the ball countdown tomorrow, watch the ball drop in New York City, and just remind yourselves to be thankful you're alive, because I know I'm thankful you're here. Okay, so this year, I made a lot of really amazing new friends. I kind of realized the shitty situations and shitty relationships I've had in the past, and I grew a lot as a person this year. If you know me personally, or if you're one of my online friends, then you know exactly how big this year has been for me. I got my G2, or sorry, not my G2, I got my G1, which was really exciting, which is basically like a beginner's license, which means I can kind of be on the roads, but I need an adult with me. A bunch of my friends turned 16, most of them actually, so that was good. There was a lot of big parties this year, which was nice, and it meant I got my driver's license, and all my other friends have started to drive, which is really great. They've all started getting jobs. I haven't got one yet because I'm a little afraid to go work, but I'm hoping to have one sometime in the new year, so there's that. I started this YouTube, and I also started my Tumblr this year, my blog, which has really been amazing. I don't know if you guys can really understand exactly how great that's been for me, and if you're one of my followers, the 187 of you I have right now, I hope you know I love you, and I don't take you for granted. I really thank God for you every single day, and you guys have really impacted my life, even if you're not, or blogging for me, or even liking anything, just that you're there, and you've stuck around with me for so long and through so much of my bullshit. It's great, and I'm really thankful for it, so thank you. I also made a bunch of new online friends as a result of my Tumblr and my YouTube, especially Rachel and Ron, and I'll put their links below so you guys can go follow them because they're pretty great. And Sarah, little warrior recovering, she's become one of my new heroes, and I love having heroes, and I love having people I can look up to, and she's so personable, and I talk to her every once in a while, and we Snapchat and stuff, which is really great, and she's such a sweetheart, so I'm very thankful for her this year. I worked backstage at a play with my high school. We did Annie. We put it on back in April, I think. So some of you guys might have heard about it if you guys have been following me for longer. But yeah, Annie was pretty great because it made me remember exactly how much I love the theater. Because I used to be in plays and stuff a lot when I was little, and I wanted to be an actress. And then I kind of got more realistic and understood that girls like me don't get roles in big movies like I was hoping for. But it's reminded me exactly how much I love the theater, and I'm definitely looking forward to working in my high school play again this year, and maybe trying out for a couple plays myself in and around my town, which is good. I went to New York this year, and if you guys follow my Tumblr, which I'm pretty sure most of you do, I don't know how you would have found me otherwise, so I went to New York, and you guys would know that from my Tumblr, and it was amazing. It was a dream come true, and I was born on the East Coast, so my heart belongs there, but I would sell my soul to be able to live in New York. It's great, and I fell in love with the people, and it's so busy, and it's so bright, and everybody that's rushing by you has a whole other life, and it's like, you just get a glimpse of it for a second, and it's so hectic, and I love all of it. I love it. So that was pretty great. And I saw Wicked on Broadway, which was amazing, and Ali Mozzie was my Glinda, or Galinda, or whatever. You guys want to look her up, she's pretty great, and she's definitely one of my new inspirations. I love her very much. I also got my belly button pierced this year, and I've wanted it since I was 14, so I've wanted it for a couple years, but my parents never really sprung for the idea, and I was always a little hesitant because I thought it was only supermodel girls that got them done, or that it would only ever look good on somebody that has a super tiny itty bitty flat stomach. And then I decided, fuck it, and I got it done anyways. So that was pretty good. It felt really good to be able to do it and just throw caution to the wind, I suppose. I got out of an abusive relationship, which isn't as bad as it sounds, I promise. I have like spoken word poetry about him somewhere, so you guys probably are familiar with part of it, or if you're not, it was just a boy that I used to date, and then I stopped dating him, but we continued to have friendship, I suppose, and that kind of diminished into more of an abusive, at least emotionally and verbally abusive, relationship for a very long time, and I didn't exactly know how to get out of it, and I didn't exactly think I needed to, and stuff, until a couple of my friends started freaking out over it and realizing how bad it was, because I didn't really tell people about it. And then I got out of that in August, which was really good. And along with all the amazing people I've met, I met a really great guy that I'm currently with. So there's that. And yeah, I work backstage. I went on a camp out, which sounds really pathetic, I know, but probably one of my favorite times in my entire life. We went May long weekend, and I told my parents, one of my friend's grandparents has a trailer in this campground, and I told my parents that her grandparents were going to be around the entire time, we were going to be monitored, and they weren't even there that weekend, but so we tented out in a little campgrounds, and we had a bunch of guys come over through the day, and we all go swimming and take pictures and hang out and like have bonfires and stuff until late at night, and then they'd go home and we'd sleep out in tents, and it was great. It was like 2 or 3 little days of freedom, which was really nice, and it was really quiet. It felt like we were isolated from the world, and it was just me and my little group of girls and the guys in the morning, and it was good. It was really nice, and I found myself wishing a lot of the time that I could just go back to it and pause it, because we all just took pictures together and did stupid faces and stuff, and I don't know, and roasted marshmallows and struggled with making a fire for like an hour, and it was very nice. And yeah, so that's my year in a nutshell. I did a lot more than that too, but those are the big things, and the ones that have really changed me. And I know, like I said in the beginning, that it wasn't the greatest year for some people, but even if it wasn't, there's always next year, and I'm rooting for you guys. I really am. I believe in you, and here's hoping that 2014 is even better for you, and you kick its ass, and you blow its mind, and you rock your own world. Bye guys, love you.